Connie here with Illuminated Healing. Some tips that cost you absolutely nothing that will increase the power of your healing, be it Reiki, Chias. These work for any modality. Let's check them out. Remember that whatever healing modality you are doing, you are a channel for the divine. This is a holy calling, a sacred calling. So let's approach it as that at all times. Most very powerful healers undergird themselves and their practice with meditation and prayer. They also add some of the following. Don't forget to begin by opening your palm chakras. These are your healing chakras. This is the space where the Reiki or the healing power flows out when you're doing your healing. So if this is blocked, it doesn't do you any good. So you can take your fingers or your knuckles and just massage that area in the palm of your hand. Or you see some people start their healing by rubbing their hands. What they're doing is they're not warming up, they're opening that chakra so the life force energy can flow out of it. So begin by opening your healing chakra. Your foot chakra, the chakra that's in the sole of your foot at the top of the arch. This is the grounding chakra. It's also the place where the toxins flow out of you from anything that it might happen in your body or your client's body. So it's very important that these be open. Same thing with as you did with the palm of your hand. Go to the arch of your foot and at the very top, massage it just to make sure it's open and that you don't get blocked. Here we go. The time chakra. Put your hand on your head, right on your skull. That's where your crown chakra is, your connection with God. Raise your hand up very slowly, and about 6 inches up, you'll find a ledge or a reason that it wants to stop. You'll hear a static, you'll see a color, you'll feel a ledge, you'll just know it's time to stop. That's the time chakra. It's in the shape of a platter, and it should be nice and flat. It is the one that's responsible for your spatial cognition and your time. A client is always late, the one that'll be late for his own funeral, the one that can't get out of a bad relationship is always going from bad to worse. That's the time chakra that's not working. It's the chakra that made people first think of angels. That's the platter that sits there. If the person is close to death, or you're seeing an angel with a strangely positioned platter up like this, that's the death angel. You don't need your time chakra anymore when you're aiming towards death, so it'll flop up like that. So anyone that's having trouble with time, you just fix that chakra for them. And all you do is you manipulate it, just push it up. And you may find it needs to be done a couple times a day, but just push up so it's nice and flat. Next one is the soul chakra. It's about 12 inches above the time chakra. Maybe just be outside your arm's reach. For some people it is, for some people it isn't. So try and go about 12 inches up and see if you can't find that other bump, the other reason why you want to stop. It also looks like a platter. It also should be even like this. You may have to manipulate it to get it to stay flat. And it's where everything concerning your life's purpose and your soul's calling is. For either you or your client, if that's what you're looking for, that's the chakra you manipulate. Probably the most forgotten chakra of all is the communication chakra, the angel chakra, many people call it. It's the chakra of communication with higher vibrational beings. Most people don't even know that it exists. But it's like a funnel, and it's about, go to your temple, a few inches up, about 6 inches out, and you'll feel the end of a funnel, the round end, the pointy end will be done like this. And it's probably just sitting there. If you or your client are having tingling in your ears, buzzing in your ears, ringing in your ears, a dense, heavy feeling in your ears, probably this chakra is blocked or not moving. Simply go to the chakra, push it, give it a little nudge, and it will start rotating either clockwise or counterclockwise. It doesn't matter which way. Whichever way it wants to go is fine. Sit for a minute, then notice it again, and you'll notice it's probably stopped because it hasn't been used. So start it again. You may or may not feel a poof of dust or air coming out of it as it opens, and then just ignore it. And then when it's time to go to bed, check in on it again and make sure it's rotating. If it's not, give it a little push, and it'll start rotating again. Do this for 2 or 3 days, and then you'll find that every time you check in on it, it's rotating. So once it's rotating and on a nice and even keel, you'll have a lot more success in communicating with the higher vibrational beings. Are your meridians blocked? The meridians are also highly responsible for the flow of life force energy throughout the body. An easy way to check and see if they're blocked, either you or your client, is you do this on your hands and on your feet. Put your hand out like shown in the picture. Get a neutral kind of pendulum. By that one I mean that's clear or silver. You don't want a red one or a green one or one that's the color of the chakras. You want a neutral one. And you put your fingers out and you put your pendulum right in front of your baby finger. See, move. Then you put it in front of your ring finger. See? Then you put it in front of your middle finger. Then you put it in front of your index finger, and then you put it in front of your thumb. Now, see, the thumb is moving differently than all the other ones. You'll find that in three out of 4 fingers will be the same, and usually 1 or 2 is the pendulum is reluctant to move or doesn't move at all. In which case, you just take the offending digit and you massage it. Just massage on the ball of the digit, and then try it again, and you'll find that it moves the correct way for you. So do all your 10 fingers and all your 10 toes, and you'll be a lot more open and receptive and be able to feel things a lot better. Become a blank canvas. Everything that your client visualizes will affect his chakras. So for example, if you wear a lovely red dress and you've got your rooms done in warm rusts and reds, you're going to be activating the client's base and sacral chakras. So you're going to be bringing forth anger, feelings of low self-esteem, feelings of I don't want to live anymore. This is probably not what you intended. So always wear white or beige and have your room in a very neutral decor. Either absolutely nothing or every color of the chakra represented. Okay? And create a vortex. Think about your healing session. When you put your hands on with intent on their knees, then you up to their shoulders, then you might come back and do their ankles, and over there and do their shoulder, and back here and do their knees. That's a typical way a person does a healing. But if you think about it and plan your healing so that you go in a circle, either clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't matter which way, but you don't do any backward steps. You always go in a circle. You're creating a vortex for your energy to flow into, and it's making it much more powerful than if it's just coming from your hands. And finally, today, your hands. Your hands, treat them as a musician or violinist or a concert pianist would treat his hands. Your hands are your tools. They're your signature of your work. So take care of them properly. Protect them with gloves in the winter, sun protection in the summer. Let them hold on to crystals to relax. A nice bit of selenite, just hold on to it, just let them relax and detox. And remember, they're the tools of your trade to treat them well. Hope this helps. Toodles, Connie.